Hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Pamela here with Passionate About Scrapbooking, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Fredericksburg, Texas, in the beautiful Texas Hill Country. Thank you for joining me today for Story and Sketch, live with Pamela, where I create a quick and easy 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page for my Story and Sketch scrapbook album that features a favorite photo or memory. And I have like two or maybe even three 8.5 by 11 albums full of these special little memories and moments. So I'm hoping that you may take on an 8.5 by 11 challenge and scrapbook with me these fun memories that wouldn't necessarily work on a big 12 by 12 page or layout. I do both 12 by 12 pages and layouts, more of the layouts with more photos, anywhere from probably 5 to 7 photos normally. These smaller pages, I might do 1 to 3. And then on a 12 by 12 page, same thing, I might do 1 to 3 photos, depending on the sketch or the design that I choose. Today, I'm only going to be using one photo. I do have my journaling done, so I may end up using or pulling out a flip flap. So if you're not familiar with those, let me know. You can drop what is a flip flap. I'll be happy to share more about that with you. So today I'm using the Reindeer Memories scrapbooking workshop. I used this on Monday as well to create a 2 page scrapbook layout, but not like any of these. I incorporated a couple of little elements, but I created something all on my own, just using the products that come in the Reindeer Memory Scrapbooking Kit, which is on the last chance list. So don't miss that. Today also is free shipping, last day for free shipping on your orders and to get your orders in for the Christmas season. So if you want to get your products in by Christmas, you need to place your order today. Let me look at this. So there is the information on the free shipping. It started on Monday and goes through today till 11:59 Mountain Time. The up to 80% off are on some of the last chance products. Some things are not discounted yet, others are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so forth. But there's some designer series paper. You get 12 sheets for $2.50. So go check it out. There's lots of embellishments as well. And that is on orders of $75 or more. And when you place an order with me, then I will include or send to you if it's $40, if it's like under $50, I'll send you the PDF of all my projects for this week. If it's $50 and more, your order, and that's before tax and shipping, then I'll pre-cut a kit for you for all the projects that I create this week. So Monday, I created this. I think it just turned out darling. I'm loving the colors. It's so Christmassy. But this was only using the workshop kit, the stickers and the punch outs and the papers. And then I did incorporate a few embellishments. I've got the the baker's twine, along with the pecan pie and pearl adhesive back dots, I believe it's what they're called. But love how that turned out. I just had to keep doing Christmas into this week. I think this will be my last week for Christmas stuff, and then I'm going to move forward into celebration products that are coming January 7th that you can earn for free through February, January and February. And then I also have the Hearts of Elegance that I want to play with. I worked on making a schedule last week of what I plan to do from January through February. I don't know why I'm trying to jump all the way to February first. So say hello. Hey, Flo. Thanks for the good mornings. Right back at you. So it's 10 a.m. Central Time here in the Texas Hill Country. And let's see here. Okay, so if you didn't join me on Monday, this is a scrapbooking workshop that Stampin' Up came out with. They came out with four in September. This is one of them. It coordinates with the Reindeer Fun, Reindeer Days products. So I've got the stamp set for the Reindeer Fun right here. I did do some pre-cutting of dies using the dies, and then I will probably use a couple of things from the Reindeer Memory stamp set. So this was also, excuse me, released in September. I've got a little frog in my throat. Sorry about that. And so it coordinates with this. We can incorporate maybe some of that into there today. And then I did do one die cut using the everyday detail dies. These are on the last chance product list. I did cut one of those so far right there. So I'll use that to do a little bit of like a stamping a sentiment on it. And then everything else in here, besides the dies that I cut out of cardstock, I grabbed a punch out plus a couple of stickers that I plan on using. And we're going to do paper weaving today. So I figured out how I could incorporate that. So that is one of the, what do you call it? Techniques in this. So sorry. I may have to turn my volume off and pop a lung up. I don't know. Guess I'll grab my water and maybe that'll help, and my coffee. So there's that paper weaving. I'm going to do something kind of similar to that. So the weather is super cold here for Texas. We woke up to, I think it was supposed to be about 29 at some point last night. So it was 32 degrees when I got up. I was going to look through here and I'll just show you how to do that paper weaving because I don't really give in they give written instructions, but I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, so I've got all my pieces I think I might use here. I cut a couple of Christmas presents I thought maybe I would do. So these are dies. I also did a couple of the bells using some of the brushed. Let me see what it's called. So this is an online exclusive right now. It is the brushed silver and gold foil 12 by 12 paper. I believe you get three sheets of each, three silver and three gold. But look at how pretty that is. So I grabbed it and cut a couple of the bells, jingle bells out because my photo is kind of festive and merry. We have our drinks that we're toasting. So I chose that. And then I wasn't talking earlier, so that was probably part of the problem. The cold weather is getting to me. So let me see. I don't know. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Hold, please. All right, we'll see if that helped. I'm going to keep my coffee handy. Ooh, rain all day. We're not gonna, it's actually supposed to get, yeah, it's supposed to get up to like back up into the high 60s to low 70s over the next day or two, with maybe a little bitty chance of rain on Saturday, I think it was. But I think it's for all in all, it's supposed to be a nice day, I think. Yesterday it was windy, so I guess that's what brought in the cold front. All right, so there are my pieces that we'll grab from. I'll just set those aside. If y'all didn't see my Instagram and Facebook this morning, I shared pictures of my workspace and it was all nice and clean. I actually pulled just about all my close to my heart stuff out of here, even like tools. I have a couple of things that I still have to have until I get my product credit order for my artisan design team reward. And I'll have new Stampin' Up snips, paper trimmer. Um, I got a heat gun, Stampin' Up heat gun, all kinds of stuff. And I think I almost have I think I'm going to have the full collection of ink pads. We'll see once I get them all. I'm still got to work on my Stampin' blends, but all right, so let's get busy. Let me get centered and situated here. I have most everything pre-cut. Now I may have to do a little bit more. I'll keep this handy so y'all can see that. And okay, so this is a picture of my dad and I on Christmas Eve with our drinks doing a toast. And this has become one of my favorite photos of my dad and I. And this was back in Christmas Eve 2015. Now, my dad did pass away back in July of 22 unexpectedly. He had a fall, and we think he had a stroke that caused the fall. He fell off a ladder and hit his head and just didn't recover. So, anyways, we miss him. And I wanted to scrapbook this picture right here, my journaling. I said this photo is one of my favorites with my dad. It was Christmas Eve 2015, and we were toasting to the holidays. Dad with his beloved eggnog, he always liked to spike it, and me with a glass of wine. His smile lit up the room, and the warmth in his eyes always made the season brighter. So it was probably around 20 at the end of 2020 or early 21 that he got his teeth fixed. And so this was before that. But once he got his teeth fixed, he was smiling all the time. And I was like, well, maybe I got my smile from my dad. But I can show you a picture of my mom and I smiling together. And I definitely got my smile from her. But he would do some really cheesy grins after he got his new teeth. It was funny, kind of hilarious. So I wrote in, um, Dad passed away in July of 22, and not a day goes by that I don't miss him. These special moments, like our holiday toasts, are treasures in my heart. Merry Christmas, Dad. You're always with me in spirit. So I printed this off on a 4x6 piece of cardstock. So you can see my cardstock over here was a little messed up, so I made sure I put it in there so that it would be on this side of the paper. And I used my Pages program. I have a Mac, and I think I did like the margins 1/4 inch and 3/4 inches, I think, so that it would line up here. And then I just did the sizing so that it would fit in here right? And I've gotten to where I just use this font like all the time. I don't change it hardly ever. I just like it because it looks like a typewriter. It's called American Typewriter, I think. I don't know if it's just on Macs or what, but let's see if I cut this. I think if I cut this at 3, it's going to be just perfect, I think. Yep. So there's a 3x4 right there. I even added a couple of emojis in there. So I've got this 3x4 piece I'll just put in my scraps. And like I said, we'll see if I decide to, I may have room to be able to not use a flip flap. So we'll see. So I'm going to stick that in there for now. I've got a piece of poppy, I think. No, this is Real Red. Real Red is in this collection of products. So it's just the two-toned cardstock that I cut out the center of it so that I wouldn't waste paper and I can use that paper um, elsewhere, whether it's on this page or on a card or something like that, or on another 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12. And then, so I did a 1-inch border. So I ended up what with the, I don't even know. I can't do math this morning, I don't think. I have the scrap here, see? So it ends up on an 8.5 by 11 page, it ends up being 6.5 by 9. Okay, so that's a good, so I might could even get a card. I could cut that down to 5.5 by 8.5. No, it'd have to be 11. No, that'd be right. It'd be 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5. Score it at 4.25, I think, and I could get a card out of that. All right, my white willow. All this was included in the scrapbooking kit. I cut this one to 8 by 10.5, and I'm going to adhere that on. Think I'm about to be out of my seal, but we'll see if we can get through the whole project or not. And then I'm only putting adhesive along the edge of the paper because I don't have anything for it to stick to right back there. And then, so center that on there. You should have about a 1/4 inch border all the way around. And then let's look at our paper weaving. All right, I'm going to do some cutting down. These are all 12 by 12 pieces, but I do know I want like one of each going this way, one of each going this way, and I got to decide. So you can see this paper is the back of that paper. If I want to do like the blue, and then I think I kind of like this, how the design's kind of broken up. But maybe we want to, I don't know that I want red next to the red. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of play with this for a second. You can put these however far you want. This is also kind of like making plaid. And I'll do the weaving here in a minute, but I'm gonna kind of, I don't know. Let's see, maybe we will want to do it this way instead. It's gotta, like I said, I gotta play with it just a little bit. Hmm. And then I think I may end up going with the red on the outside. Or maybe it needs to be like green right here. This is where I just have to play around. I'm thinking I might kind of like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. All right. So I'm gonna show you how, but I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna make sure, see if they have any like little tips in here in the instructions for doing this. My top tore off earlier. All right, so let's read the instructions so I can show you how properly. Create the woven corner on the left page. Adhere the bottom of one eye. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. So we're going to start with, first we're going to start with trimming down the paper. And then I don't have to try to cut it around here. So I know that up this way, I want it to be 10.5 inches. So I need to cut these pieces at 10.5. So to do that, I need to bring out my arm over here. And we'll just do one at a time to make sure I get it right. So 10.5. I'm just going to make sure. Yep, that's 10.5. Now I have this piece. I'll save that. I might need a little banner or something. This I usually line up here since it's skinny and I can make sure I'm hitting the line properly there. Hold it down straight and tight. I'm going to go down. Okay. You could also save these pieces for a card if you wanted to. Little tip that I did learn for your blades is make sure you're going back, you're cutting down some and up some, and that way your blade will last a little bit longer. I'm getting a new trimmer, so it'll be a trimmer just like this, but Stampin' Up's trimmer. All right, and then the red base was 8.5, the white is 8. So I need to do these all at 8. There's even a bigger piece. I think I'm using the light side of, pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm using the light side of the Granny Apple Green. And then we have 8. All right, so all these pieces are scraps. I'll keep those because I can probably do something with them. So I'm going to look, yeah, we've got the sample here so you can kind of see. So I'm just going to put some tape like right down here and we'll start. I'm going to do a 1/4 inch away. Okay. So it's tacked down there. Then we'll do this piece and I want to make sure. So this is the back side. I'll just do the same thing. Put some adhesive down. I think I'll do that at a 1/4 inch as well, a 1/4 inch from that one and this one. I want the whole party. Had to, all I could think of was Lost Lagoon. I'm like, that is not Lost Lagoon. All right, so now we've got that one down. So they're loose up here, okay? And then, yes, we want to do the exact same thing over here. So we'll do this one first. And we'll line it up about a 1/4 inch from the top. I don't know if I got it straight. There we go. I think that'll work. So say hello if you're joining me. I would love to know who's here. Okay, that's the back side. How's your weather? Where are you viewing from? How's the Christmas shopping going? Who's got it all done? I think those would be our overachievers, probably. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so they're adhered here and here, and now we can do our weaving. So it says using an alternating over and under pattern when the pattern is complete and all the strips are in position, adhere all the ends. So let's start with, I'm trying to decide, I guess I have to start right here, which I guess that can just, I'm kind of looking at this one. They actually have one more piece, but I want to leave plenty of room down here, so I'm going to just leave it like this. So we'll do, this will be over, this will be under, that's got to be under, right? I'm not sure the best way to do this. Let's see here. Let's play around and see what the best. So over, under, over. Then you want under, over, under, and over, under. Is that right? Over, over, under, over, over. Well, I guess if I'm doing this one under, over, under, and then this one goes over, under, over. Okay, I think that's it. Something doesn't seem right. Is this trying? Maybe I want the red to go over this. What do y'all think? No, I don't know. I guess it's okay. Does it look right to y'all? Over, under, over, under, over, under. Yeah, I think that works. I'm just double checking them all. Under, over, under. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that. I could totally see, I don't have any, I don't think, like putting some red dots right here or something. So we'll see. Okay, so got them all in there. Now all we have to do, I am going to turn my page since I got it tacked down. And then I guess all you got to do is, this might be a little tricky. I don't know if that's the best way to, there's that. And then maybe I can tack that down right there. And then I think I even went, so get some glue right there. All right, I think that one needs to be tacked down a little bit more. If you have any glue where you don't want it, just use your little rub and remove eraser to get any excess. I think that's going to be, that's going to work, I think. So yes, you could totally do it this way if you wanted to and have this as your focal point area, but I'm going to do it this way, I think. And I had a title. I forgot about my title. So let's see. Thinking it would go on the bottom. So I guess it's going to go right here. And I think, all right, let's just start laying some things out and seeing what's going to work. I did pull this out. I didn't know if there was a place I might could, well, I don't know that I need this anymore since I've done my journaling that way. So I'm going to set that aside. Also got this that I did want to stamp and maybe find a place to put it. Might be cool like that. So maybe then I won't stamp. All right. I think my jingle bells need to go up here somewhere. Maybe with some baker's twine. I wanted to do something fun with these, possibly. You know, it's funny, it's neat. I don't know if it's funny that you can, when you're watching other fellow crafters scrapbooking or Stampin' Up! Demonstrators using these products, you learn little tips and ideas that you didn't think to use. Now, I thought about doing the cardinal on here as well since my dad has passed away. So I think I might do that somewhere. And it didn't occur to me that because I thought this, I like this element right here, but when I was doing some of my card making with it, it just seemed too big and awkward the way that it's shaped. Well, a fellow demonstrator just snipped off some of these and then she just had two of them. So I'm thinking I might do that. And then I did get, I liked this to go around here somewhere. And I got to incorporate the ho 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 because of the spiked eggnog and stuff like that. So let me just pull all this stuff out. So we can make some different types of presents. Let me just lay some of those out and see what they look like. That may be better with that one. So like this. Then there's a bigger one. Just did the Granny Apple Green with the real red. And maybe incorporate those somewhere. I was kind of just trying to use um, some of the dies that I haven't used yet out of that reindeer fun. Stamps are super cute. I had thought I would do Christmas is better together, but then we have this better together, so I don't know that I need to do that. And the dies, y'all, are so cool because they have these that cut out the stamps, and then there's this cool scene where you can like have greenery around and then the deer in the spotlight, I guess. And it's super cute when you do like these. So lots of great elements in this one. I would highly recommend grabbing this suite or because you'll get the paper. Actually, I think you have to buy them individually now. So you get, I think, I don't know if these are marked down at all. They may be marked down 10%, like the stamps individually and the dies individually. You'll just have to click on that link in the description to see for sure. I think we still have some of the baker's twine. This suite came with little peppermint dots. Those are no longer available. I do know that. Okay, so it just looks like a lot is going on here. Good morning, Debbie. But I'm just kind of laying some things out to see what I like. Maybe something down here with some baker's twine. I did find my other roll of baker's twine when I was cleaning yesterday. It was hiding down in my bag or my ribbon thing. And I don't know that I'll use family time. It's a good one, but I think I have what I need right here. There's one more present. Probably only need like 3 presents, but we'll set those aside. I guess I could go ahead and put those together and then I'll decide how I want them. So let's just glue those together and then we'll probably go ahead and do the holly berry too. There we go. Are you staying warm, Debbie? It's a cold one this morning. I've got the heater going in the background. Let's pick that up and line it up. All right. Oops. We'll put these over here as I get them done. So I love the details in these. That's how they punch out or die cut out. These would probably be pretty in some of the designer series paper as well. So who likes paper piecing? Does anybody ever do any type of paper piecing in your scrapbooking? I've really enjoyed the dies that Stampin' Up offers because I don't just offer dies that coordinate with the stamps. That's what I'm used to with Close to My Heart. They actually add additional dies like these. There aren't any stamps that go with this, and then it's, yeah, more paper piecing fun, I guess. Whoops, I don't know why I put glue up there on the um, bow. Guess I better be careful since I did that. Did I do that? I probably did that on like all of them, didn't I? Yep. I'm gonna set them here so they dry. Maybe don't make a huge mess on my, yeah, live and learn. I didn't do it on that one, the first one. Okay, so I don't think I will. I think what I'm gonna do is lay this down. I might lift this up and then maybe I'll do something, yeah, off there like that. And I'm probably going to just try to put this, I may put a border around this to help pop it up off a little bit. We'll come to that in a minute. But let's get I don't know what's going on with kittens, but they're doing something over there. All right, so I'm just going to layer this right on the page. And then I'm going to decide kind of where I want to have it. I'm going to do it about right there. And I'm going to pop this up. See if I've got, I think I have to bust into a new package. Okay, I rearranged. So So I don't even have my adhesives, but let me show you. I got these M Design totes. This one is one of my original ones. These don't come out, the dividers on this one. I do have linked in my Amazon store some that these pull out so you can formulate this however you want. But this one has most of my adhesives in it, my extra adhesives, plus my embellishments here in the back. So that's how I've got it organized so far. Let me see what I've got. Pretty strips. So I've got a pack of dimensionals. I've got several pieces that like were left over from kits that I did. So I think I'm going to do a little, maybe like a reel, a short little reel or something for, um, and kind of walk through how I have my studio designed or redesigned after I pulled all my close to my heart stuff out. Hello, Christine. Good morning. So Debbie's snuggled up in bed with the dogs. That sounds nice. I know it's so hard to like stay motivated and get stuff done when it's cold in the house. I don't think we've turned on the heater yet, but I'm kind of feeling it around in my feet. And I do have socks and shoes on, sweatpants or pajama pants and my sweatshirt on this morning. All right, I think that'll be good right about there. And I don't know if y'all have seen this. I have this cute little plastic organizer. Guess I got some ink on the side over here. And it holds like a two sheets of dimensionals, my tear and tape, my glue dots. One of these, normally I end up using this. So that's my green glue. I've got my take your pick tool, pair of scissors, my Stampin' Up. This poor thing is already so worn out, and I haven't even had it that long, but I did order a new one just so I'd have it. And a black pen, and I got a little file in here, like to do some sanding if I need to. This is set up so that you could actually feed these through here, but I just pull them out. This is from the Country Hive, countryhive.com. So check them out if you need help with some organizational stuff. And then I've been using these trays. I cleared all of them out but one. And then so I can grab one and put in my necessary products for my um, project. This one just has scraps of stuff in it that I haven't used that I need to use. But so if I have any things left over for the week, they go in that little box for right now. And then I'm thinking, I think that Country Hive may have a block organization thing I can put on my counter. I may have to get that because I did order the set of blocks for Stamping Up with my product credit. And right now I just have a long, skinny one of these that is sitting right over here that have my old close to my heart ones in there. All right, so we'll kind of come back and see where all that's gonna go. Let's, oops, do it the right way. Ooh, it down. We'll put it right there. I'm gonna barely tack that down because I think I want one of these coming out from under. I'm gonna let the big, I think I'm gonna do it that way. Or if I do it that way, then I guess I could sneak this poking out just a little bit, I'll do that. So Jeff said he might have someone to take one of the kittens closer to Christmas. So I've still got 3 here we need to get rid of. Because I don't know what I'm going to do about, I got to put little adhesive back there. It's stuck to that, but not, I'll just put some glue like this. Okay, that'll hold that down. And then I don't think I left enough room down here to put anything unless just like one leaf came out. So that may be it. And then something up here. We'll see about that. And if I need to cut anything off. All right, what next? Let's see about where the picture and a little bit of glue right there. This is what I was talking about. Maybe I'll do one or two jingle bells maybe down in here with some of this. Let me cut a couple of pieces off long enough that I can do like some bows. So maybe right here. I've got 6 total. So I might could put some over here too, just to really build this up a little bit more. Here, here, and up there maybe? I don't know. We'll see. So I don't think I want to do a flip flap. I think I want to take up a little bit more room. And I have to kind of decide if I do this over here. Maybe some. All right, so this is how my mind works. So we're primarily blues and reds. I brought in just a little bit of the green here, but so I'm seeing green up here. I'm seeing green down here. So now we need some green right there. So that'll be, I need to find my scraps real quick. There's that. I think I'm gonna have to get a bigger piece because I think this is only 3 inches. Yep. So here's the other scrap that I had. So that was 3 by 4. So I'm gonna do a 3¼ by 4¼ Again, this is the Granny Apple, green Granny Apple, whatever. Granny Apple Green. I think that's what it is. Why does it have 3? Why couldn't it have just been Granny Apple? So I guess not everybody knows that Granny Apples are green. All right, so I don't think there's any red Granny Apples. So we'll do this on here. So see how that looks kind of gives you that triangular formation. So we can put this down on here. And I don't know that I need my photo matted because I've got the white border, but we'll decide here in a second. Okay. Actually, this could overlap. I don't know if that I want. The only problem I have with overlapping the photo is then it doesn't make it like the primary thing on the page. It ends up making the journaling. So maybe we will have to could, yeah, like tuck that in there at an angle. So I'll play with this just a little bit. First, let's decide. Could have a couple of little, keep hearing things, like the kittens or whatever in the background. I might could have a couple of little presents over here. Let me, I don't think I'll string these together like that. I think what I'll do is let me do a bow, see if this is something I want to incorporate. It's going to be like a little bow. So let's bring our loops down. And you'll remember, see if I can do it with this little amount of, I like to put little knots in the ends, even when I'm doing just a little. Okay, so there, that works. And then I'm kind of looking to see if it's the same length, pretty close. And then I'll just cut off that excess. Guess they're all in a playing mood right now. Let me get my like super sharp scissors if I remember where I put them. And I may have put them somewhere I can't even get to them. Darn it. There, I see them. Let me see. Well, give me 1 second. There they are. I'm gonna have to find a new place for them. That's not gonna work and be convenient because these I have to hide. I put a fabric ribbon on them, so for me, I know that that means do not use them for anything else. But I'm afraid someone's gonna come over here, like my daughter or even Jeff, and grab them, even though I have scissors everywhere else. All right, we'll kind of see, play around with these a little bit. Can't really put it down here because then it would not fit, so I probably won't put anything in that corner. I could possibly do it there, and then maybe could have maybe some jingle bells there, maybe some jingle bells over here. So I've got this a pretty big space right there. If I come down instead, again, I still don't know that I don't like putting that. And then maybe we'll just do, I don't have to make it angled. I gotta decide where I want what I like. I'm like getting just closer to doing a flip flap. So if I do a flip flap, it'll look like that. I can put this wherever. I might can even do a little bit bigger pattern behind here. I think I'm gonna do that, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to bring in a flip flap. So if I'm doing that, let me see what I have available. So there are some flip flaps available on the website, I think maybe, and they maybe even March 30% off because they're close to my heart. Stamping, and if we're out, they are coming back with more flip flaps, but the packaging will be Stamping Up. Okay. So I'm gonna have to come up with some ideas for the ones that are because the packages now they come with a flap on the top and on the side. So I moved all the side ones over here into another pack. But let me see. Yep. All right. So this will stay down here. And I don't know if I don't think I have another photo. So I might just put some pattern paper back here. But this is how, so y'all get to see how I do the flip flaps if you haven't before. So I'll get it prepared. I like to put my flip flaps on the actual page, and then when I'm ready to put it in a page protector, I'll cut a slit into the page protector and feed this part through the slit. And so the journaling will be protected still, and when you flip it up, all this is protected. So I'll go ahead and do it that way. I like to put some adhesive right here on the top, back of this piece. So the photo and the journaling are 3x4. Then this green is 3¼ by 4¼ The flip flap is pretty much 3¼ by 4¼ total. Okay. So you can line it up like this. And when you do that, you can line up with see how you can just barely see the journaling right there? You could like line up the photo exactly with that journaling. And then I'm going to press right here. That's where I put that original adhesive. Okay. And then let me look and see what time it is. Okay, I gotta watch the time at 11:40. My daughter's supposed to call, but I'll be done by then. And then we're gonna peel off the backing, and this is super sticky. So you want to be ready with where you're gonna put it. And I'm thinking I'm not gonna do it, I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just do it like that, kind of centered. And then we'll just work around all of that. So let's do that. I'm just gonna plop it down, press it right up here. And I forgot to put adhesive like on the rest of the cardstock. So make sure you do that. So now it's all adhered on there. Okay. I can leave it just like that if I want to. But I'll probably put some pattern paper over here. I don't know that I have another photo that I want to use. We'll see. I just got some glue on there. Give me 1 second. Okay. So there's the flip flap. Now, this may be where if I do him here, that'll kind of hold that down or go like that. So I have some options. And if you are just joining me, I'm thinking about using that cardinal because my dad did pass away back in 22. All right. And I still want to incorporate a couple of these. So I might do a little cluster like over here somewhere. I don't know if I like this better together, but the way it is, let me move some of this out and see what. Don't really want to cover up my paper weaving. Oh, I guess they're all just playing. They're going crazy right now. I was gonna just tack some stuff down for a minute and see. I don't really have room to put this like over here somewhere. Could just possibly do something like that with maybe this. That might work. Maybe up a little bit higher. Just playing around a little bit. I don't think I want it over here because I think it pops a little bit more like right here. And I may Mm, what else do I have? Let's see what I want to do right here real quick. And all this other I'll think about a little bit. Maybe do them a little bit lower. I can cover them up and um so it's all just the little bitty details that I have left. So like a cluster of something. I need to figure out what I want to do up here. Maybe that's what's gonna happen somewhere. Maybe these can go underneath something. I don't know if I can incorporate these bells up here anywhere. All right, I think that's kind of where I'm going, something like that. Let's see if I can adhere these so my flip flap will open. I'm going to put him right down here. This box present. We'll tack it right up under here. Those crazy kittens. All right, let me grab my. They're knocking down a broom. And maybe I'll pop it up like right in here. Okay. That'll kind of hold it down a little bit. Not that it needs to be. Once it's out of the page protector, it'll be over top of that just a little bit, but you'll still be able to see it. Okay. Would these look cute like on the packaging maybe? Sometimes I just have to have the tweezers. Okay, I'm looking. Could kind of have them go like that possibly, and then bring in a bow. But then it's all kind of covered up. I don't think I like that. I might just like it without the bow. If I just overlap them like that. I don't know. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna put this full on here for the moment. I'll trim anything off if I think I need to. Let's just get that adhered, and then this will come together. I'm going to do I think I need a little foam square, dimensional. So they're not square, and they're really not dots. All right, so this is going to go up here somewhere with this. How do I want? Or maybe I just want it tucked up under there like that. I'm going to cut off this little piece. I don't need it. Let me look. I Then I think I can tuck this up under here. I may have Okay, so something like that. I'm gonna do, think we can go blue on blue. Okay with that. Right in there somewhere. None of that is tapped down a lot. I don't think I want it that low. I think I want it up here. How about like right there? I hope that works. Try and make sure I get it straight. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this is there is so much white. And it's about fussy cut. This is I think this was a sticker. I just took the sticky off of it with some powder, but it's just got a little bit too much white going around it. I want it to be more maybe like a die cut. So let's just trim some of that off. All right, give me 1 second. I guess my focus decided to turn off. Just gonna leave it like that, I think. Okay. So again, we're using the Reindeer Memories Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. It came with the stickers, the die cuts. Don't think, oh, this was a die cut, like a punch out, and pattern papers that weren't in the Reindeer Days. I'm looking just to see if it's kind of weird right there, sitting there like that. I think I'll do that. So I just need maybe one here and on its wing area. Okay. I'm debating about I know I've seen some people use the um, bales, but I didn't pay real close attention how they put them together. Let's do this real quick. I'm trying to think how I can, other than a bow, can I just string kind of like a tag? Let me see what that looks like if I like that. See if I can get them through. There's one. I think I may just tie it off. Let's see what I like. I don't want to use them. I like that brushed silver foil. Sorry, now I can't get this one in there. I need some of those flossers. I've seen someone who uses floss. Those little loopy floss things. Okay, so if I like tie it off, And then just do them. I kind of like that, I think. I think I'm going to do a knot. Okay, so they're kind of knotted. See what I'm doing? And then I can just kind of turn them like that. So at least they're connected. I'm going to have issues because before I do that, you know what I'm going to do? I told you I like to, for the baker's twine, this kind of like little, see if I can do it. This little twine, when I say little, I like to do knots. I like to like it. I feel like it makes it finished. All right, I bet Pumpkin's over there probably being a little too aggressive with the kittens. No, he's just sitting. He's just sitting there watching them. Noelle's actually been kind of aggressive with them playing. All right, there we go. So I need to wrap this up. Just these little details. And still got two more up here. I don't know if I do them like under there, and then I'll have some going here, here, and there. I think I kind of like that. So let's just do all of them just the same. So if you're still with me, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put this down to the ho ho ho. I think I'm going to put it right up here the right way. Instead of oh oh oh. Let's do it ho ho ho. And then I'll just do it kind of like right here. Yeah, I like that helps with that being on the blue. I do have to make this long enough so that I can tie those little knots, but we'll do this and add in some dots and we'll call it a day. So I thank you for joining me. I haven't looked at, I see Kim. I kind of glanced up earlier, but did not read anything. Flosser threads are so helpful. Yes, I've got to get some of those. Maybe, yeah, I need to do it. What I need to do, Kim, is get a little holster for my fancy scissors, put it right up under the table here, kind of like when you have a gun. And then I can just bring them out like that. That's kind of a good idea. All right, I'm going to see if I can get them through here at the same time. Do y'all know what I'm doing? I'm like trying to twist it with I can't seem to get it tight enough. Okay, there, I think I got that one. Yay. Okay, let's just tie it off. Let me get my ends kind of met up before I tie it off. There we go. It shouldn't be that difficult. So yeah, there's some tips and tricks that I still need to take advantage of as I learn about them. Well, I'm gonna have a mess to clean up, it looks like, when I'm done here. Not just my table, for all these stinking kittens. They're so cute, though. I know Jeff said we need to find out who's a boy and who's a girl. Make sure. I have someone that's interested, and both Bevan and I are kind of like, oh, I know we can't have 5 cats. We just can't do it. I know that. So we better get rid of them quickly because I think we're growing attached to them. They certainly are cute. I kind of have to decide where I want to put these over here. I think they need to be, I think I'm going to have them just kind of sticking out from back there. I think I'm going to just do a glue dot. I think that'll be best. I have no idea if you have more than 2 cats. I don't know how you do it. 2 grown cats. Oh, they're eating us out of house and home right now with 5 little kittens. They're like 10 weeks old now, I think. And then 2 grown cats, pretty much. Okay, I think I'm just going to tack it right down in here. Let me do it a little bit, turn it a little bit more that way. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I just lost my earbud. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this one down too. Don't know that maybe I'll see a sample of something after I get this on here of a different way to do these. And I might change it up a tiny bit. I don't know. I'm just going to stick it kind of hiding in here on that big package. You can still kind of see it, adds a little something to it. And then let's just do this last one. I just really wanted to use these little jingle bells because this page kind of, made me merry, made me, I guess when you're drinking and having spirits and stuff, whatever, spiking your eggnog, that reminded me of the being merry and jolly and jingle and whoops. Oh, no, they're both on there. I thought I missed one. I think I only did that one time. Yeah, but I'll have to go back and need to go check out Pinterest and see how everybody else used these little. I didn't see them used a lot, the little jingle bells, but I wasn't probably paying attention to the jingle bells so much. There's so much going on in these stamps and dies. There's just so much you can do with them. And I don't feel like I've even touched the tip of the iceberg. Is that what the word is? Is that how I would say it? All right, one more glue dot, some dots. I might actually do a tiny bit of stamping. We'll see in a minute. Um, do it like right up under there. Just kind of have it out there somewhere. I don't know. There we go. And see these little, I kind of need a little something extra along with I'm going to do the pearl. That's what they are. I think they're pearl dots. So let's do maybe just, I'll see if I can just do a little tiny, probably in pool party. I don't know. Maybe I should I'm not going to do pool party. We got too much pool party going on right there. So let's just do some Granny Apple Green. I think that'll work. I don't think I wanted, so I'm barely gonna tap on here. I think I'm gonna see, done. What just a little bit of something does. I think I'll turn it this way and kind of do it right in here. Just needed something else, just a little bit different. I don't know if I can fit them in there. I kind of want to go that way, but I can't. So we'll just do right here. Maybe, okay, there. Use those little filler stamps. I guess that's what we would call them. They're just perfect to add a little something. And I officially stamped on my page. I didn't do any stamping on Monday either. All right, so I'm going to put a few of these around all these extra little, all the extra little bling helps. I feel like I gotta have two. I don't know if I need two up here. Yeah, let's just go all out. And then maybe just one little one over in here. Okay, and when I do my dots, I'm just kind of eyeballing to see, I'm looking to see what I think might work. So I think I don't know that I have a reason exactly. I mean, I'm thinking in triangles. So see the triangles, and then maybe just one right there. So there's your triangle. And you don't have to have, make them all a little bit different maybe. And then this cluster over here, maybe I won't do as much because it's not that big of a cluster. Maybe do one right there. I might still do a triangle. Whoops, it didn't. And then maybe a little one down here. So I'm just going to do individual ones. I think I'll do that. All right, there we have the Reindeer Memories Scrapbooking Workshop Kit used for an 8.5 by 11 page with a flip flap. I could grab maybe some of more of this, either this pattern or the other side of the pattern. And this pattern actually has bells in it. It's just real hard to tell. I think I showed it on when I get really close. Can you see the bells? It takes a minute for your eye to adjust, but there are all the clusters. I think they ended up turning out cute. Just took me a minute. All right, fun, fun. And I have that fun memory to put in my story and sketch album with my journaling. So thanks for joining me. If you're still here, Christine, Kim, Debbie, I don't know who's all still here. Thanks for watching me. I would really like to challenge you to try some 8.5 by 11 pages if you haven't done that yet. Um, we might, I don't know if I can look real quick. Nothing's cooperating. Let's see here. There we go. I was going to look real quick on our website, possibly to see if we have, it's not what's new. Give me a second. shop products. You go to the website, you go to shop products, click on close to my heart products, and we have 8.5 by 11 top loading memory protectors. I think you get 10 in a package. They're only $6.65 right now. And there is the scrapbook album. It's still available, so those are 30% off right now. Free shipping ends today. These are the albums that are available. These pretty gray, they're called charcoal, 8.5 by 11 everyday life albums. They're 3 ring, and I think I have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you buy the album plus a package of page protectors, you can get your scrapbook pages done. Look at all these. I'd still have to cut my pages here. This one's done. So this is what it looks like when you get the flip flap in there. I just cut a slit in the page protector right there. And as I slid the page in, I tucked my protector in there, my flip flap. I even did some hidden journaling in this one. So this is what I've done so far this since June. I've done all of these since June. I have all these favorite memories. You can see most of them have just one photo. This one has 3 photos. Just to kind of give you an idea, that had 2 photos. That may have had 2 photos. I don't remember. I can't flip it up. So there's one with 2. Got 2 on here. Got a couple on here. There's a flip flap and then 2 on that one. Highly recommend you joining me. I'm going to keep doing these 8.5 by 11s because I love them. And I don't know. I'm hoping that the 8.5 by 11s will, the albums, they'll bring them back. I think I heard they are, but I'm not 100% sure. And we can continue using what Stampin' Up branded albums and page protectors. I know the page protectors and the flip flaps are coming. I was going to look also. So we have 6x6 page protectors, 6x8, 8.5 by 11 that are on the website right now. We do have a 6x6 album as well. All 30% off right now because they're trying to get rid of the branded close to my heart items. So free shipping, and then don't forget about the last chance products. Up to 80% off, y'all. There's some great products. All right, I'm going to sign off. I thank y'all so much for joining me and for sharing with me, chit-chatting. 8.5 by 11 is your favorite, Christine? That's right. That's so cool. And Debbie, I challenge you after the holidays. Okay, I'll have to help you get started with that. All right, y'all have a great, what is it, Wednesday. And I'll see y'all Friday, hopefully, for Feel Good Friday, where I create fun fold cards. I might actually, this time I may not do fun fold cards. I think I might do some treat boxes. So have to join me on Friday to find out what I do because I've seen some really cute treat stuff and I need some treats. I don't need so much, I really don't need cards right now. I need little treats for stocking stuffers and things like that. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing on Friday. But it's usually something not scrapbooking related. So cards and 3D items is what I've said in the past. I've been doing primarily just fun folds for the last month or 2. All right, y'all have a great Wednesday. See y'all soon. Thanks for joining me. God bless you all. Bye.